Hi everyone, my name is Rael and welcome to my YouTube channel.
10 o'clock, feeding for the guap. I be beaming, losing balance, yo bitch falling on my yacht. They're like, smell like genius, that's my Elon Musk. 10 o'clock, and it's PM.
So this first video is going to be the end of the year reflection for 2019. And I have a list that I'm reading off of if you've seen me looking down, I'm referring to that. I want to start off by saying, man, like 2019 has went by kind of fast, really. Like boom, we're here. So the first reflection question, how have I grown in 2019? I kind of review 2019 kind of like the first 6 months and then the last 6 months. So I've definitely grown more patient and compassionate with myself. Before 2019 or the beginning of 2019, I recall being super critical, especially when it came to my mistakes or anything that I was feeling stuck on or had a hard time overcoming. If it was a challenge or something like that, I would be super hard on myself, very self-critical, and we all can be our worst critics. Excuse me. There's this notion that, you know, when we're hard on ourselves, that voice in your head is only trying to get you to do one thing, which is change, improve in a positive way. Because I can only speak for me. When I'm hard on myself, it did not help me to move forward. It actually did the opposite. It kept me stuck, and it unraveled a lot of my personal growth because I would just end up feeling really shitty about myself. So I've learned to be a lot kinder, a lot nicer, change my thought patterns, rephrase the way that I speak. A lot of my friends, like, I'll be talking with them and I'll say, oh, you got to rephrase what you just said because there's a negative notion behind it, or there's a better way to speak of whatever it is that we would be talking about. I am also a dancer, and I am proud to say that I have grown in my dancing. I haven't been in dance class a lot like I wanted to. Like in the beginning of the year, I was taking a lot of classes. Going towards this last half of the year, due to certain situations and circumstances, I haven't been able to be in dance class as often as I wanted to be, but that doesn't mean that I've stopped dancing. So I've been doing a lot of freestyling at home, which is something that I've grown in. My freestyle, which is a lot of, I mean, that's something I'm proud of. I feel like as a dancer, when you're able to evolve and make a style your own, that's something to be proud of. I'm proud of it. So I think I've grown in my freestyle. I've grown in my confidence as a dancer, my confidence as a young woman. I've also grown in. So yeah, what has been my biggest struggle this past year? Setting the proper boundaries for myself. As a highly sensitive person, I need a lot of downtime because I can be overwhelmed by all of the things my sensory system is picking up, and it's all happening at the same time. So I do this, like as I'm doing this, I feel like this is the perfect, like I'm sensing like everything, it's happening. It's just dee, and I get frazzled, I get overwhelmed, and I need a lot of downtime. I need a lot of alone time. I burn out quickly. So not even just like physically being tired, but mentally, emotionally, and that can take a toll on me psychologically. I am someone who lives with anxiety and depression, so not giving myself the proper downtime that I need can be detrimental long term. I just wanted to do a lot this year, so I bit off more than I can chew. At times I would say yes to so many things, and then when it came to these events, they would be happening on top of each other. I would accidentally like schedule things in the same week or even in the same day, and I'd be like, oh my god, I have a lot to do, and I would just like freak out and get overwhelmed. but I couldn't help myself saying yes at the time. I wanted to be a part of everything. I wanted to be everywhere with my friends. I wanted to be at every event that I could be at supporting, and so I wasn't necessarily not giving myself this proper downtime for a bad reason. It was for good reasons. I wanted to be there for the people that I cared about, but I tend to stop showing up for myself in other areas, like when I need the proper downtime and alone time. I wasn't giving that to myself. And you should always you should always fulfill your needs so that you can show up for other people. If you can't show up for yourself first, you won't show up for other people in the best way. You can't be your best self for them if you're not your best self for you. Alrighty, next question. What is my intention for the upcoming year? Protecting my energy. I am limiting myself from certain people, from certain situations, in order to protect my well-being emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Some people are about to get cut off, quite frankly, quite honestly, because in 2020 we're not playing when it comes to protecting my energy. It is important. I'm trying to be on this path to A, B, and C so I can become who I want to be. I rhymed by my mixtape. But I was receptive to a lot of energies that weren't in alignment with the path that I'm trying to be on and stay on and stick to. So with that being said, you got to cut people off. And one of my intentions for 2020 is to do that without feeling guilty. I'm gonna have to love people from a distance. In 2020, we are letting these people, places, and things and situations go because they're not serving us, so that we can welcome and attract and continue to be with the people, places, and things and situations that are serving us and supporting us and who we want to be and where we want to go. Another one is this YouTube channel. I've been trying to do this YouTube channel like all 2019, so I'm excited to be here, even though it's smack dab right at the end of December. We're here. And I thought, maybe I should start this and go for this like in January, start fresh, like New Year's resolution. But I was like, no, I'm here now. Let's start now. I'm not letting fear hold me back. 2020, I'm stepping way out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone is no longer serving me. I'm a Cancer. My zodiac sign is a Cancer, and we love to be comfortable. Like when we have a routine, when things are in normal, we don't really like change. However, it makes me angsty when I go through a day and I'm not doing something that is scary and in an exciting way. I don't feel like I'm living. I feel stagnant. So we are stepping out of my comfort zone. We are doing things that scare me, but things that I've always wanted to do, things that I'm super passionate about. So it's scary in a loving, exciting, positive growth kind of way, because that's everything outside of my comfort zone. Growth. And what will I let go of? Last question. Trying to make people understand me, that holds me up. It puts everything I'm trying to do on pause. And it happens, I do this subconsciously. Everybody wants to be understood, but sometimes it's not as important than you actually doing what everybody feels misunderstood about. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people won't understand me being a highly sensitive person, or I'm also an empath. People won't understand that. People won't understand the things that I'm triggered by, positively and negatively. A lot of people won't understand my thought patterns, my emotions, my behaviors. A lot of people won't understand. So I'm letting go of the need to be understood, because the people that are for me are going to be here. The people that understand me and are on the same wave are going to be on the same wave. And the people that are not don't need to be here. And I'm also letting go of the need to be right. There are other ways to live. You know what I mean? Like, there are 17 billion, gazillion, quadrillion people on this big wide earth, and there's not just one way of living and doing things or saying things. It's this energy of, I'm trying to change this person. I don't like the way this person is or how they go about doing whatever it is that they're doing, and that's wrong. You're wrong. You need to fix this. You need to change this. It's that energy. The need to be right is that. You agree to disagree, but you don't hold that difference against that person, because you wouldn't want somebody to hold your differences against you. We all have different truths. A truth is going to be the truth regardless. And if it's my truth, I'm in charge of validating that, not the other person, and vice versa. They're in charge of validating their truth, not necessarily me, you know? And we resonate, and then sometimes we don't, but it's okay. My camera was dying, or something, I don't even know. I'm letting go of laughing at people's jokes to be nice. I'm letting go of being nice a little bit. I feel like I'm fundamentally nice. Niceness is not something I can like get rid of, but like if I don't think you're funny, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm saying this because it's gonna be challenging, because I care about people's feelings, and I put quotes in the air because sparing feelings doesn't necessarily serve that person. Are you doing them good? Are you really doing them good? Are you doing right by them as a friend, as a person, or whatever? It's one-sided. We're letting go of that because it's one-sided. It's limiting. I need to be free to express myself. I'm sorry if that's gonna cost some feelings. There's a polite way to do this, right? I'm not saying that I'm gonna walk around insulting people to their face. I can't even do that. My intentions aren't to hurt the other person. My intentions are to remain authentic to myself. That's really what it is. So yeah, I'm not laughing at people's jokes if I'm being funny. They're gonna be like, they're gonna say it and I'm gonna be like. The biggest thing for me to let go of though is fear. Like, in all seriousness, I'm gonna bring it back to a serious note. I've let fear hold me back from a lot of things. Creatively expressing myself was something that I was so afraid of, because I didn't feel like I would be accepted. I felt like people would take me for a joke or something like that. I was too worried about a lot of things that are out of my control. So I'm letting go of fear, especially moving forward with this, because this is something that also excites me, and a lot of other things that excite me and things that I'm passionate about, I'm going to move forward in that as well, coming into this new year. So I'm excited for that. Don't let fear limit you or put you in a box. Don't put yourself in a box. I heard from the wise this week to show up 110% completely as yourself. So that's that on that. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through the end of this video, like, comment on your end of the year reflections. You know, how have you grown in 2019? What did you struggle with? What are your intentions for this new year, and what are you letting go of? I'll be reading my comments. I like to connect with people, and that's one of my goals and intentions for making a YouTube channel in the first place. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later.